Hey yogis, welcome back to your 30-day yoga challenge. I'm Bruce, and today is day 14. Day 14, so by the end of today's practice, you will have completed 2 full weeks of your challenge. That also means that we're 1 day away from that halfway mark. And I wanted to use this class to acknowledge all of you for the effort you've been putting in to this journey. I've really loved hearing and reading all of the messages that you've been sending and just knowing that this is being well received. So just a short note that I am so thankful to create connection through this virtual space. Let's start in tabletop pose. So as you place your hands flat on your mat, they're about shoulders distance apart, setting the wrists under the shoulders and your knees somewhat underneath the hips. Let's start moving into cow pose by lifting the tailbone, starting to deeply arch through the lower back, pull forward through your chest, bring your chin away from the throat. From the tailbone starting again, draw the tailbone down, hollowing out the belly, pulling the front of the ribs in, the front of the chest, and then chin in towards the throat. Again, inhaling into cow. Think of moving one vertebra at a time. So each bone of the spine, each one of the bones on the spine, separating one after the other to create these movements of cow and cat. Rather than just moving your spine as one whole unit, see how much you're able to segment the spine, or again, move each bone at a time. We're going to carry on for another 1 or 2 rounds, depending on the speed in which you move. The whole while, both of your palms are pressing into the floor so that not only are your elbows straight, but there's a feeling of stability in your shoulders. The next time that you're looking towards the knees in a cat pose, hold there and push the floor even stronger, push the floor more strongly away from you so the center of the heart hollows more. And then join your big toes and widen the knees as you take a moment in child's pose. Let the forehead rest. And then lift the chin and we'll move in towards downward facing dog. Lift the heels, look forward, bend your knees, and please hop forward if you would like. Otherwise, step both feet forward. Moving directly into half lift, so lengthening the spine towards the front. And then exhale, forward fold. Please, once again, lengthen through the spine, pull the chest away from the knees, and then stay here. Take your hands to the sides, firm your elbows in, and then rise all the way to standing. At the top, lift your arms over your head, and then bring your hands together in prayer. Keep your hands together in front of the chest, gaze towards the tips of your index fingers, and close your eyes. Please take this moment to acknowledge the effort that it takes for you to be here in your body, on your mat, to acknowledge the time and space that you're carving out to be here, knowing that this you are doing for you in an effort to nourish and feed yourself. Together we'll breathe in. Open the mouth. Open your eyes, release the hands, and stretch your arms over your head. Inhale, looking upwards, folding forward, exhale. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look up, and then when you exhale, with your right foot, take a big step back. Keep your right knee straight, look forward, and then with our left arm, we're going to take it up into the air, opening through our chest in an easy twist. Now with your arm, rotate it so the palm faces the front and stretch the arm over ear. Look down, bring your left hand to your mat, and at the same time, lower your right knee. Squeeze the feet together and lift your arms over your head. Anjani Asana. Place your hands on your mat and come to downward dog. Exhale. Ground firmly through the base of your first fingers and draw back through the thighs. Come forward towards plank. Inhale. Lower your knees, exhale, and pause. Connect with your low belly, drawing in. Bring your chest forward and bend your elbows just a little bit. So you can say somewhere between maybe 15, 25 degrees, and then re-straighten your arms. With your tops of feet resting on the mat, press the buttocks to the heels, extended child's pose. Look forward and come to downward dog. Do exhale. Heels lift from your mat. Look forward, knees bend. Hop light if you do so, root the hands. Otherwise, step both of your feet forward. And then fold over your legs. Come to stand, reach your arms over your head. Find more length through the sides of your body. Bring your hands together in prayer position. Lower the hands and circle them over your head. Inhale deep. Forward fold. Inhale, looking to the front, lengthen the spine. Left foot takes a big step. Keep your left heel somewhat above the toes and then look forward. Inhale, open your chest with your right arm reaching into the air. Look up and then turn the palm so it faces the front. Stretch the arm over the ear. Imagine one line from that back heel to the right middle fingertip. Look down and set the hand outside of the foot. Lower your left knee to your mat, scissor the legs, and reach your arms over your head. Keep the pelvis stable. You might feel some engagement through your left quadriceps. Hands to the floor. It's to downward dog that you step back. Inhale, shoulders forward over the wrists, plank. As you bring your knees to the floor, stay connected to the low belly, and then bend your elbows a little bit with your chest coming forward. Try to keep the chest away from the ground. Straighten your elbows, tops of feet on your mat. Extended child's pose. As your hips move towards the feet, can you imagine creating a little bit of cat in the pelvis? So draw the flesh of your seat up. Downward dog, exhale. Rise on the balls of the feet. Look forward, bend your knees with a light hop, rather lightly hop, or step forward. Always as you wish, lengthen through your spine. Chest is reaching to the wall space in front of you. Fold deep over your legs. We'll rise into standing. Inhale, lift the arms. Try to open a bit more through your chest, perhaps reaching back slightly. And then hands in prayer. Lower your arms down. Inhale, circle your arms over your head. And fold. Lift halfway, breathe in. With your right foot, step back, keep the knees straight, look forward, and then lift your left arm up, opening the chest. Palm facing the front, arm over the ear, keep rotating, and then look down, left hand meets the floor. Right knee touches down, and inhale, Anjani Asana. Do lift your arms. Now feel your front heel pressing into the floor and lift your back knee up. So right knee is straight. And for a moment, can you lengthen the tailbone down? Feel that the flesh of your buttocks is moving towards the floor, front of hips lifting into the belly. And then tilt your tailbone back as your abdomen comes towards the front thigh, but if it touches, lift slightly more. Both of your hands flat, step to plank directly. Inhale, and let us exhale. Lower the body with control, and if you can, maybe take pause just before you touch. Cobra, opening the chest. Downward dog, exhale. Press back through your thighs, and then now I want you to imagine or feel that you can pull the inner thighs apart. And then lift the heels, look forward, step if you are, or hop light. Ground through the hands, especially if you hop. I find this can help you with the sense of deep belly engagement. Rise into the sky, lifting the arms over your head. Inhale. And then hands to prayer. Lower the hands beside you. Inhale, reach up. Ground your feet, legs strong. Forward folding. Pull the heart away from your legs. Look up. With your left foot, it's quite a big step back. Think of landing on the big toe mound. Right arm high in the sky. Palm faces the front. Stretch the arm over the ear. Look down, hand outside of the foot, and softly bring your knee to the floor. Lift both of your arms, Anjaneyasana. Press your front heel into the ground, lift your back thigh, and maybe bend the knee slightly. So again, you get the feeling that the front of the hip bones pull up into the low belly, and then press your left thigh back more. We can then tilt the tailbone back, bring the body slightly forward so that from the back heel towards the tips of the fingers, imagine one line. Place both hands down, plank. Inhale, lowering slowly, perhaps taking a moment of pause at some point. And then cobra. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Let's stay here for 2 long breaths. Lift the heels, look forward, pushing through your hands to hop lightly, pushing through the hands to step, half lift, and forward folds. Stay in the fold, push the heels and big toe mounds into the floor. Draw down through the crown of the head. Can you bring your heart space closer to the legs? Chair pose. And then stand up, mountain pose, arms down. Bring your right knee up and towards the belly. Hands on the shin, pull up and squeeze the thigh. We'll find a tree, taking the foot to the inside of your leg. For some of you, that might mean your ankle or your calf. There are some of you who will place it on the inner thigh with the right knee pointing more towards the right. A little release through the inner groins. Eyes are steady. And then release your right knee back in front of you, hands to the shin. Can you bring the thigh higher than before? And then let go of your right foot to your mat. Lift your arms over your head, inhale. Left thigh into the abdomen, hands to the shin, pull up and squeeze. And then taking the thigh, moving it slightly to the left and placing the heel, the sole of the foot really along your inner right leg. Join the hands together. Find one point for your eyes. Let your eyes rest where they are. Acknowledge the effort you require to be steady and balanced. Release the left knee back in front, hands to the shin, bend your arms, lift up, and then release your left foot on the floor. Looking down at the feet, they're hips distance apart. Stretch your arms over your head, inhale. Bow forward, exhale. Look to the front as you lengthen. And then down dog, exhale. Come onto the knees, look forward, cow, inhale. And then child's pose, exhale. With your next exhalation, allow the whole of the body to soften. Acknowledge what you feel within your body, allowing yourself to feel what's deep in your heart, aware of your mental space. And just know that at any given time, even when it feels like we're not, we're doing our best. Acknowledge that. If you're carrying on into a practice of your own, enjoy. I'll see you all tomorrow. Namaste.